is Isildo Novel, and I'm from Mozambique, now based in Denmark.
How long have you been in Denmark? And why Denmark?
I've been here in Denmark for 10 years now. Well, I'm here because, I think Denmark is a nice country, and also because I met my fiancée. She's also Danish.
Right.
So, I decided to stay here.
So let's talk about music, because I know that you are a bass play guitarist, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about your journey as a musician. You say from Mozambique, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's from Mozambique to here in Europe. Can you just tell us how it is?
Man, it's a long story, but we try to make that a long story short.
Let's go for it.
I mean, I started my musical journey when I was already 9 years old. I come from a family of musicians. My father, he played the piano in church, and my mother was she's singing in the choir in church. And my big brother, he plays, he's a musician. So actually I got inspired because of him. But I started in Mozambique a long time ago, and then after that I moved to South Africa, to look for better conditions, better way of life. And then I moved to Holland to study in the conservatory there, and then Denmark. So it's a long story short.
But let's go back still in Mozambique. How you said that you come from a family that are musicians, right? How is the music in Mozambique?
Music is very diversified in Mozambique. We have because we have 22 different kind of provinces, in Mozambique.
All right.
And each province has their own language, and they have their own rhythm and style of music. But the music you hear in central of Mozambique, which is Maputo, they call it marabenta. But Mozambique has more than that. So if you go,
that marabenta, that's where many people know, especially myself. That's what I know most.
Yeah, but that's what many people know as Mozambican music. But I think Mozambican music is not only marabenta. It's actually a mix of all kinds of rhythms, because you have different styles everywhere in Mozambique.
Right.
So marabenta, it's it was basically it comes from a Portuguese kind of style for it.
Okay.
Which is a bit more like Latin.
Right.
But in my opinion, Mozambican music is more what you listen to when you travel more up south, for example. If you go to Savannah or Nampula, and listen to those kinds of rhythms, this is more Mozambican in Africa.
Right.
But of course, marabenta is what is known internationally. But there's a lot of rhythms to investigate in Mozambique.
Okay. Guitar and the bass. Why?
Yeah, why?
I believe there is more different kind of instruments that been played in Mozambique, right?
Yeah,
You chose guitar, but not just a guitar. You chose bass guitar.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's I started by playing percussion when I was young, and then I played a bit drums, and guitar was something that was around at home, so I could jam around with it. But bass became my main instrument. I think what fascinated me the most is because it didn't have so many strings, and the sound, and I like the strings and the 4 strings and the sound of it. It just became my passion to listen to that instrument, and I just thought I would like to play that instrument. But it's mostly because of what it does. The foundation and the ground of the sound. I love it.
I see. And how did you learn? You went to school? You
No,
just
I taught
self-taught?
myself.
How?
I taught myself.
I've been trying to do that, but I cannot. How do you manage to do that?
I mean, first of all, there has to be some talent,
Okay.
And because I have this with the family, we're very much Muslim,
Yeah.
and it comes with that talent and all those rhythms I've been listening to when I was young. But the thing of teaching myself, I didn't know I could do it, but I was always playing the acoustic guitar, and then I took the other strings, because acoustic guitar is 6 strings. I took the other 2 strings off the guitar, so I could play only 4 strings. So I could do that like a bass. So I used to sit and just imitate songs, listen to songs in the radio, local songs from Mozambique, and just sit and imitate it, and everything just came natural.
Okay.
Yeah. It was very much natural for me. And I guess after that I just decided I want to play music. I want to go more farther with it.
All right. And that is the music that brought you to Europe then?
Yeah, basically yes.
And how is life as a musician here in Europe?
I think life as a musician in Europe is much better than in Mozambique.
Why is that?
Because you get a much better pay.
So it's value, to your work here.
Yeah, there's more recognition.
Right.
I mean, of course, you have to put a work. You have to really put a lot of work for it. But there's a lot more recognition for culture here in Europe, especially in Denmark and Norway. There's more recognition for culture that the people put some money in culture. It's not the same in Africa.
But why is that? Well, I don't want to play the politics, but it's because people are not aware of their culture. They don't want. They just know that it's a culture, and then that's it. Because we're into it, that we don't want to value it, or what's the reason?
I think it's mostly because people don't value their own artists. And they don't put the energy and the energy into culture, because there's a lot of talent in Africa. I believe there's a lot of talent in Africa, in music, in the arts, in everything. But it's a matter of recognizing the people and give them the props they need. Because it's very important, and that's why many of us, we travel out to go and search for better conditions. It's not because of nothing else, it's because we need for better conditions. But if you had more, Denmark has a good system. Welfare system functions very well, and you have some kind of a tariff. A normal tariff you get paid when you go and play a concert.
Okay.
And the tax you have to pay for that, and everything works in a normal. And I think that's what we need. Let's work hard on that.
I see. Do you have got a band that you play with, or how do you normally play?
I play with different bands. I have my own project.
Okay.
And but I play with different bands because I like to experience. I like to investigate. So I play with different bands, and sometimes people need the bass player, and then if they call me, I go and do the work. So I like to play. I like to.
Okay.
I like to play music, so it doesn't matter which kind of style. Just go and play.
Right. Do you have got an album that already in the market? Are you planning to publish songs? Do you have got some songs? How it is?
I mean, myself, I don't have an album, but I'm. What can I say? I don't have an album, but I've been participating in many other albums from other artists.
Right.
but I'm working on doing my own album also.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just finished to do this clip today, and then what can you just explain a little bit, even though the viewers not be able to hear the music right now, but one day they will be able to see it or to watch it. What exactly what happened today?
Yo, that's it's because I've been working on my sister's song, and I've been producing some of her songs in the first 2 albums.
So you're also a producer?
Yes.
Okay.
So I also produce, and I've been my sister's first 2 albums. I produced some of the songs, and I work also in the pre-mixing and all that. But now I've been doing this work with her, and I think it's quite I believe in this work that I'm doing with her. So we're doing a single song to should be coming out soon.
Right.
And I'm looking forward to bring it out. And the reason we were there filming it is so we can have a visual instead of only having the song, but we have a visual of the song.
Right.
So people can understand what is the meaning of it. Because this song is gonna come out in the period where it's quite difficult with this corona we're living in, and a lot of stuff also going on in the world.
Right.
Also in my own country. So.
Talk about. By the way, what's your name? Maybe people would like to search on YouTube and other places.
Yeah, her name is Isildo Novel.
Isildo Novel.
Isildo Novel.
All right, that's fantastic. So
she's a quite promising artist. She's quite big in Mozambique.
All right.
So she's doing good, and we've been working together now for quite some time.
Well, I had a chance to listen to this song. It was really beautiful. I really enjoyed, even though you said that you need to produce more on this song. But for me, it was a finished product, But anyway, we're going to wait until the last the last touch. We're going to do it.
But today I'm gonna meet with the guy to help me to do the final touch, and then we're done with the song to bring it out.
Right. Okay. You say something that about these times, these difficult times. We talk about the corona. How are you managing to survive? As you know that the musicians and other part of the other types of work as well, they don't have a possibility, especially the concerts that normally you guys earn money from concerts. How you manage to survive when this time of corona?
Man, I work with kids, so I make music, but I also work with kids.
Okay.
So that's the way I've been doing it.
All right.
And but it's very hard because I also would like to play music and go and do some stuff, but it's not so easy now to be only a musician. You have to do something,
Right.
to compensate of what you're doing, because when something like this happens, then it's really hard. So I'm lucky I've been working with these kids for the past 10 years.
Oh, that's some time.
10 years, yeah, that's some time. But I like the job.
We like the job.
Yeah, I make music there also, so it's like,
okay.
it's like a balance
Right.
to everything. And I took the wrong entrance.
Okay. All right, that sounds very good.
I took the wrong entrance, man.
Wrong entrance? Which
Yeah,
is the Copenhagen?
Yeah, this is like going to. Because I should have taken the other one, so it's easier to go to Balkan.
Oh, okay.
But now it's gonna take just a lot more time.
All right. So, any final words that you'd like to say to the viewers, the people, where to find you, what kind of music that you are?
You can find me. Actually, I have a website. It's called Isildo Novel. You can find me there on Facebook also on Instagram, to see what I'm doing and follow up there with some stuff. And now I'm looking forward to bring this single out. So it's going to be very exciting to do this.
Good.
I'm really, really, really looking very much forward to it.
All right. Thanks for your time and this beautiful ride that we're having right now.
Yes, it's fantastic. The weather is not bad.
The weather is not bad. Not really nice weather is going on here.